7 years. 7 years Jagtar Singh Johal, a British Sikh activist, has languished in an Indian jail, a testament to a relentless, agonizing ordeal that continues despite his acquittal. This isn't a story of justice served. It's a chilling narrative of unwavering persecution, a stark violation of fundamental human rights, and a desperate plea for international intervention. On March 4, 2024, a Punjab court delivered a resounding verdict. Jagtar was acquitted of all terrorism charges. A victory? Far from it. This supposed exoneration is a cruel mirage, a deceptive facade masking the continued nightmare his family endures. Instead of freedom, he's been plunged into the suffocating isolation of solitary confinement, under constant, 24-hour surveillance, his every move meticulously monitored, his spirit relentlessly eroded. His brother, Gurpreet Singh Johal, delivered harrowing testimony before an all-party committee at Westminster, painting a picture of systematic abuse and blatant disregard for international law. He described the agonizing mental torture inflicted upon his brother, the relentless pressure designed to break his will, the crushing weight of unwarranted detention. The charges, identical to those he was acquitted of, remain in a parallel case, a blatant violation of the principle of double jeopardy, a legal travesty that sends shivers down the spine. Despite the prosecutor's spectacular failure to produce any credible evidence or witnesses during the Punjab court case, a glaring lack of substantiation that should have resulted in immediate release, Jagtar remains incarcerated. The Indian courts have repeatedly denied bail, stubbornly clinging to accusations that lack any tangible foundation. The government, predictably, denies the allegations of torture, employing the familiar tactic of deflecting responsibility and silencing dissent. The core allegation, repeated across 9 separate cases, centers on the supposedly damning transfer of funds to alleged co-conspirators. Funds, it is claimed, that were used to finance a series of attacks in Punjab between 2016 and 2017. Critically, the Indian authorities don't even allege Jagtar's direct involvement in these attacks. The accusation hangs precariously on the flimsy thread of financial transactions, devoid of any evidence linking him to violence or acts of terrorism. This is not justice, it's a blatant abuse of power. Gurpreet's testimony underscored the urgency of the situation, the desperate need for immediate international intervention. He described his brother's deteriorating mental state, the palpable fear that gnaws at their family, the agonizing uncertainty of what each day holds. His anguish is palpable, his plea for help echoing through the halls of power. Adding to the despair, David Lammy, a prominent MP who met with Gurpreet in November, expressed willingness to meet again, but not for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. In the face of such a profound crisis, such a protracted delay is unconscionable. Gurpreet rightly highlighted the unacceptable timeframe, emphasizing the shrinking window of opportunity to rescue his brother from this prolonged ordeal. The window of opportunity is narrow, and he needs to meet a lot sooner. It is urgent, he stressed. The urgency is undeniable, the need for immediate action paramount. Jagtar's case is not merely a legal battle. It's a fight for human dignity, a struggle against the crushing weight of an unjust system. It's a call to action, a demand for international pressure to compel the Indian government to uphold its commitments to human rights and the rule of law. Jagtar's prolonged detention, his solitary confinement, his relentless persecution are a stark reminder of the fragility of justice and the vital need for unwavering advocacy in the face of oppression. His story demands our attention, our outrage, and our immediate, concerted action to secure his freedom. The silence is deafening. The time for action is now. Let Jagtar's plight not be another forgotten case of injustice. Let his voice be heard and his freedom secured. Let us not stand idly by while a man is systematically destroyed by a system that claims to uphold the law. This is about more than Jagtar. It's about upholding human rights for all.